In fact, John Runyon has a history of late taxes, a lien, and lawsuits. If Farmer John...
We've seen plenty of ads this year in the New York metropolitan area, some of which have been very, very earnest and others of which have been downright mean.
Not only talks about it, but lives by it.
But a few have broken through because of their oddball or quirky nature. So we decided, in the spirit of the Oscars, to hand out our own awards, not based on effectiveness or accuracy, but just on a sense of fun. For Best Splash, New York State Senate candidate John Orzel, a swim coach, wanted to prove that he was willing to do anything, even take a dive, for the people of Binghamton. Next up is the award for Best Bizarro World. Eric Schneiderman is running for New York State Attorney General.
Thank you so much for getting the drug dealers out of my building.
New York City comes across as Sesame Street. We half expect to see Elmo bounding up to him and saying, "Thank you for being Eric."
I got drug treatment, not jail time because of you. Thanks for the second chance.
You're welcome.
Our next award is for the freshest ad. And Jerry Labriola, who's running for Congress in Connecticut, is clearly an Old Spice man.
Our money and started cutting taxes. She could think like
Could
this.
smell like he's me. Look down.
Up. You're in Washington with a man.
Boat with the man your man.
What's in your hand? I have it.
Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that
It's possible when you put me in Congress and not the Laurel.
I'm on a horse.
I'm on a sign.
The next award goes to Best Enemy of the Estate. Linda McMahon, who's a contender for the Senate seat in Connecticut, borrowed a page from the playbook of Scott Brown, the Massachusetts senator.
Every dollar released from taxation that is spent or invested.
Mrs. McMahon's use of JFK's 1963 speech did not sit well with members of the Kennedy clan. They asked the McMahon campaign to stop using the ad, but to no avail.
I'm Linda McMahon, and I approve this message.
The next award is for Best Run-On Sentence. Federal law requires that candidates state, "I approve this message." But Senator Kirsten Gillibrand of New York couldn't stop there.
And I approve this message because they fought for our country, and now we need to fight for them. Because people who work for a living can't raise their own pay, and Congress shouldn't either. Because I want to see Made in America again, starting right here in upstate New York. Because I'm going to fight for your family as hard as I do for my own.
Our final award for political ads in the tri-state area is for Best in Show. Some candidates have wandered into the animal kingdom to make their case.
Adding $700 billion to the deficit and putting more tax burden on the middle class.
And when he was told one donkey's not a farm, he bought 3 more.
Of course, they have a long way to go before they match the sheer creativity of California Senate candidate Carly Fiorina and her demon sheep.
See what he's become.